If you do a lot of DIY projects, chances are that you end up with plenty of extra nails, screws, nuts, and bolts. Here's a classic way to make simple hanging containers to hold all of your extras under a shelf in your workshop. In this version, we're using baby food jars for storage, but for more bulk, a sturdy plastic peanut butter jar or something similar works well. The first step is to wash and dry your containers and lids. You'll probably need 8 or more containers depending on the size of your shelf. Assuming that your shelf is already in place, remove it and place it bottom side up on your work surface. Use a ruler and pencil to mark the position of each container. First, make a line for each row. Draw a line 1/4 of the depth of the shelf from its front edge. Then the second 3/4 from the front edge of the shelf. Now take the jars and position them on the lines with the lids down. Stagger the 2 rows evenly. You'll need to be able to reach the back row of jars once you rehang the shelf. Mark where the edges of the lids meet the lines. Make sure there's enough space in between each jar so that you can grab it. Now remove the jars and fasten the lids to the shelf. Use wood screws and make sure they won't poke through your shelf. Put each lid in position and drill a pilot hole into the lid and the shelf. It should be just smaller than the diameter of the screw. Then screw in the lid. In some cases, you might be able to use a screwdriver bit and skip the pilot hole. Attach all of the lids, then flip the shelf over and reinstall it. Fill up your jars and put them in place. You can even make labels for each jar if you really want to show off.